a number.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we go about, I don't know, we go like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Just do a scene. Sounds good,
Yeah,
man.
whatever you want to do. I did one yesterday with a buddy of mine, and he was all over the place, which was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever you want to do, it's just about taking it and going, and then maybe afterwards chat a little bit, and then that's about it.
That sounds great.
And how long you been in Austin?
I have been in Austin off and on. Well, let's see, from 93 to 2003, I was here. And then I've been back another 10 years from 2000. Wait, where are we at? 2010, I came back.
Well,
so 20 years overall, I think.
Oh my God. It's like, I think we're in 2000, right? Nope. We're 2020.
I really got lost for a second there. I was like, how many years has it been? Good Lord. I'm old.
I know, man. It's like, no, 2011, wow, 2001, that's almost 20 years now.
Date math is the worst.
No, dude, try to take improvisers to get pizza and then split it a fair, it's forget it. Give it up. It's not worth it.
Yeah, you might as well make a profit. My wife always gets on me because I forget our son's birth years. Oh. I know their days, but I forget their years constantly. They also get on me about it. They're like, "Dad, don't you even love us?" And then all this stuff. I'm like, well,
love, yes. Like depends, but love for sure.
Yeah, indeed.
Pick a number, my friend, between 1 and 16.
1 and 16. I'm gonna go 8 for my 8-year-old.
Oh, well, it comes to us from Jason Hader, and our suggestion is ooze.
Ooze. That's cool.
Ooh.
All right. Ooze indeed.
Ooze. Oh. Right?
That was a big one.
Right?
That was a real big one, man.
Wow.
These waves just keep coming and coming, and I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand where it's coming from. Sometimes it's real tough being a city worker.
All the time. Not just sometimes. Like, we're like on the front line, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely, this thing. And the thing about it is, nobody's thinking about you and I, Tim. Nobody's thinking about us. They're just thinking about making sure that it doesn't get near them. You know,
right?
That they scoop it away. Well, guess who's scooping? You and me, bud.
I mean,
you and me.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm all for the scooping, right? Like, that's what I'm paid to do. I know that's part of the job, but like,
you got that degree, yeah.
Yeah. You know, and don't let anybody tell you it's too late to go back to school. All right, it's never too late to go back to school and learn.
I know. All right, no lectures. All right, no lectures. But yeah. I mean, I like scooping too, but this is out of control. It's like the ooze just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming, and we can't keep it at bay.
We got to go back. That's the other thing. We got to go back.
Yeah, it's still coming. I mean, and the mayor, like.
Don't get me started. You know how I feel about the mayor. Don't get me started.
Man, Latimer's an idiot. He's an
right.
idiot.
It's like the biggest idiot is running things right now.
God almighty, I tell you what. I thought the last one was bad. I thought the last mayor was terrible. This guy. Yeah.
I thought Jorgensen, it was like it couldn't get worse. And now it's like, knock, knock, it gets worse.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. Your wife and kids are holding up okay, I'm sure, right?
Well, I mean, all things considering, but, you know, I go home basically to shower, change, and come right back.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
I looked up the other day, and my youngest kid was, all of a sudden, he was 10. Like there was a birthday that happened, and I missed it.
What? Coughlin's 10?
Yeah. Yeah, can you believe that?
No, I can't. I can't believe it. It goes by like that, my friend.
You were there at the birth, like you're in the waiting room for me, bud. And that was 10 years ago. 10 years. Been through a lot, man. Been through a whole lot.
I mean, you got to do what you love. And right now, I'll be honest with you, Dave. I'm looking at quality of life, and this might be my last year here. I'm thinking about just moving, packing up, getting out.
What are you talking about? What's
Yeah.
this? This is new to me. I've never heard this from you.
I was thinking about
I
it.
mean, you don't tell your best friend that you're thinking about retiring? That's crazy.
I mean, we've been here now. I mean, this is our 8th day, and it just is wearing on me. I don't see my family. Honestly, the only positive thing right now that's getting me through the day is like, oh, I know I'm going to be with you, and I know that we're going to, be together. Like that's, it's who you work with. It's not what you do. It's who you work with.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Workplace satisfaction, all that.
yeah. And like I don't know you know what it is? I'll be honest with you.
Huh.
I made the mistake last week of watching Chernobyl. And now
it's a myth, dude. It's a movie.
But it's now that
it's not real.
I'm going through this. I'm like, what effect is this going to have on my health? Like this later on, am I going to be 2 years, 3 years? When am I going to go? Because we don't know what this ooze is, but we're sent in there. So I'm like, I know they say it's safe, but that's what they said in Chernobyl. They're like, everything's safe. And then you realize, oh, no, that's radioactive material, and that's deadly.
But some people don't even think Chernobyl happened, man. They don't. I mean, there's no proof of it. There's nobody there.
Do you think it happened?
No.
Really?
No way. I want the truth in Chernobyl. That's how I feel about it. I don't think it happened at all. I think it was all a big ploy by the Russian government at the time to throw up the Iron Curtain even further with us.
Wow. I mean, it could be because, the actors they had in that movie, they didn't even try Russian accents. They were all speaking a different, somewhere American. Yeah, they were British. There were a couple Americans in there. They weren't even trying to make it sound Russian. So you're probably right.
It's a teleplay, man. It's a teleplay. So look, this is not the time for you to quit, man. This is the time for you to double down.
Yeah, all right. I mean, look. Yeah. Say it. I know you got something on your mind. Just say it. Now's the time before we go back in there.
I don't think I can do this without you.
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
I don't think I can get up every morning. I don't think I can go into that tunnel. I don't think I can push back the ooze.
Oh, man, dude, if you cry, I'm going to start crying, man.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
No, I'm not crying. You're crying.
God damn it.
Now that we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say quality of life, right? And but here's the thing, Dave.
Yeah.
This is my quality of life is with you. And if I leave this, then I'm going to leave this behind, and I can't leave. I think you're lucky if you have 3 friends in your life. I think you're lucky if you have people you can count on. You're one of those people that I can count on. So the more I'm talking it out, the more I'm thinking, why would I want to leave this?
And when you say that, it's like you're looking in a mirror when you're looking at me, because I feel the same damn way about you, man.
Really?
For real.
Oh God, then there's no point. There's no point because I know if I left, I'd get away. And I'd be thinking about these times, these conversations we've had. I remember when you told me that you were going to have a kid, and I remember when you told me a second one was coming. I remember when I told you were not only were you in the hospital there, I wanted you in the birthing room as well. You had to be next to me because I couldn't do it without you.
Yeah, I know, man. I can't. Seems like I can't put my pants on without you around me.
Oh, yeah. You know what? But it makes sense.
Sam, I feel bad.
What?
You should go.
What? Why? Why do you say that?
Go. I'm sorry. I'm a selfish friend if I keep you here. You can fly like the bird that you were meant to be, Tim. Pterodactyl Tim. That's what we always called you.
Right,
you know how those birds flew so high and so majestic? Man, I think you should follow your dream. Get away from this shit.
Wow.
It's not worth it, man.
Oh, Diamond Dave. So
just go. Like, I'll cover for you. You don't have to worry about it. I'll make sure your check gets forwarded to wherever you're going.
You mean go? You mean like now? Like right? Like today's the day. Go now.
Well, weren't you? I thought you were talking about today.
Oh, I was talking about later in the year, but like, I mean, you're stirring up in me a chance to leave now, and
and I was crying. You're not
okay. Okay, good. Whew. I mean, that was a rousing speech. I was about to just get up and walk out right now and leave and go home and then pack up.
No, the last time I cried was when my dad died. That was like the last time. That was 15 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm sorry. I thought you were. No. Let's plan this out then.
Good.
You gotta plan this out, right? I thought you were just going by the seat of your pants, like doing a straight up change of life all of a sudden thing,
I mean, that gets me in trouble. I've done that before, and it's like, I come right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a time in Pacoima when you decided it was a good idea to walk into a McDonald's after hours, and I don't think we ended up in a good situation that night, but.
No, we got arrested. I was like, trust me. That was the other thing. I'm like, trust me. It's open 24 hours and not just the drive-through. Let's bust in. And then it was like, no.
Nobody in there.
Lesson learned big time.
Whew. Lessons like that, I guess we got to learn a lesson here too. And that's that you got to follow your dreams, man.
Yeah. But at a safe distance.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Don't get too close to that dream because it'll burn like hot.
Yeah.
Lightning hot.
Yeah. So. It's like Icarus. Don't get too close, you get burned.
Get too close to the sun. Yeah, that's right. You can get burned. That's right.
Well, it's time for us to get back in there, man.
Yeah, this stuff's coming up pretty quick here. Look at that.
Hey, you look green, man.
Huh?
You look real. You look green right now.
What? I feel fine. Wait. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Back up.
Oh my God. Ah!
Oh geez. I touched a little bit of it 2 days ago, and I didn't think anything of it because I was feeling fine. But
you look. Oh man,
I'm marked, man.
Well, shit. There's no point in me doing anything right now because if you're marked, I'm marked. We're in it together.
Yeah, we got to stop kissing so much.
Well, I mean, let's not go that far. Scene.
Oh, what fun.
Dude, that is so fun. That was great. Do you have a light there? Is that what you were having?
Yeah, I've got this little hue light thing that can do like different colors and stuff. It's like our lights for our house, but I've figured out a way to use them in here. And I just have my phone in front of me and just kind of mess with it whenever I can.
Oh my God.
It's fun.
That was perfect. That was so
great,
cool.
Man. What a good time. Yeah. Like our little allegory about what's happening in the world right now.
God.
Ooze.
Right? I mean, don't you find that like things you talk about before shows come into play during shows?
Oh God, every time. Like, yeah, I can't tell you how. And I feel like a cheat when it happens too, because like I'm going to that thing we were just talking about. And it's like those times when you try to recreate a joke on stage and it never goes right, the second time. Yeah.
So true. It's like
that's what's good about this stuff though. That's what's good about this. You can't get away with the same thing twice sometimes. No. So.
And even if you try to bring it up, it's not going to hit the same way. It's going to be something different.
Different audience, different place, different circumstances. You got to always keep moving. Always keep moving, Jay.
Chewy, always keep shaking, always keep moving. What brought you into improv? Like, how'd you find improv?
I was probably about 7 years old, honestly. My mom was a theater teacher, and she was the coach for the speech team on the weekends, and we would go to these speech tournaments. She didn't have a babysitter for me, so I would go. And the teenagers at the time, like in between their rounds when they'd be speaking, they'd get together and they'd do improv games because they didn't like have phones and computers and shit. So it was actually kind of nice and pure. But they started letting me join in, and I started doing improv with them when I was about 7 years old. And then I think the first time I performed, for an audience was about 15. I'm going on my 30th year now. Yeah.
Wow.
So never look back. Never look back.
And what skills now do you find handy as that you've learned in improv dealing with everything that's going on? Like, what are some of those skills?
I think it's interesting to be adaptable as can be to what's happening right now. You know what I mean? Like, you got to keep your finger on the pulse of this thing, because if you don't, like, I'm 45 years old. I don't know how old you are, but you can see it really pass by you quickly if you don't pay attention. Like, I've seen other friends of mine that are older that just don't do it anymore because it's gone by them now.
Yeah.
So reading, watching TV, staying up on current events, because the young guys now, the young kids, they're like 25, but they like to pop off with cultural illusions and stuff like that. We used to do some too, but it's all over the place now. Like, you got to know every meme, or you can't hang on stage.
For sure. I think it's like we have to know a little bit about a whole bunch of stuff.
Exactly. Perfect. I say that I've done some career days, and I've told the kids the one thing you have to do more than anything is read, because you have to know a little bit about everything if you're going to be out there. Because, I mean, if let's say I don't know what ooze is, like I've never heard of it. Well, we can't do a scene now.
Right.
Or you can, but it may not be successful.
Right. Right. Yeah. I remember I did the game Party Quirks, where I was the host, so I left the room, and then you get suggestions of people to play, and then the host comes back in the room and has to guess, right? Of who they are. And it was probably now about, it had to be at least 10 years ago, 15 maybe, and it was for high school kids. And the celebrity I had to guess was Tia Tequila, who, and it was the longest Party Quirks ever, because I didn't have that reference, and that was on me to know, because she was very popular at the time, but I didn't get it. So they had to break it down. I guess tequila, and then I guess tea. So I was like, tea tequila, and they're like, keep going, and then keep going. So they're like, they did that, and I go, tea scream tequila. Like, it was just brutal, but it taught me, like, if I'm going to do short form or any improv, really, you have to at least have a reference to a whole bunch of things, because if you're getting celebrities, you got to know a whole bunch of them in order to have that game be successful.
For sure. And those kids pulled one on you at the time, because she had just become like a spokesperson or whatever, like a figure. She grew up in porn. Like, that's where she came from. So yeah.
So they're trying to get me to guess that without giving that clue.
Yep. They couldn't do that. They couldn't say Playboy or any of that. I think she was Playboy. I don't know. I don't know about these things, Jay.
No. Of course not. Of course not. That's way above our pay grade.
I'm against it all.
It was so funny. I'll never forget it. It was like, oh, cool. I got to keep updated. I remember a teacher told me early on that he said, read the opinion section of a newspaper until you get your own opinion and study.
That's a great idea. Yeah, absolutely. It's so funny. Mine, I think about what you were talking about the Party Quirks thing, and mine was my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Where it was the final words at a funeral, like the final words for the and I could not come with it. I was like, my shake is a yard of milk? What are y'all talking about? I never heard the song. Finally, they had to, like, one word at a time, but it was so great. I love those moments.
I did one for a similar guessing game, and it was the clues were given in gibberish, and the location was Mount Rushmore, which is you get Mount Rushmore all the time in improv when you're doing it in the States. It's like it's 4 presidents carved on a mountain. Like, it's like the home run, right? There should be no problem getting it. I was guessing it. For some reason, I had just a brain freeze, and they were like, what are you doing, man? And they broke it down. Then they had to break it down to they got me to guess Mount Flushore. And I was like, what's Mount Flushore? Like, and the whole audience is just rolling. And I'm like, you guys are giving terrible clues. And then I realized, no. The clues were great. I just, for some reason, blanked on that, and I could not remember Mount Rushmore. Like the one of the things you get the most in those games. So it all depends. And then it depends on like, what do you do to not make it look like you're frustrated, but you're still having fun?
Yeah, that's where the acting comes in. Faking it till you make it, If you don't, I mean, my kids often get mad at me because they don't know when I'm telling the truth. Like a lot of times, because I'll just make stuff up, sometimes just to mess with them. And they're like, I'll actually get genuinely upset with them, and I'm like, guys, what is going on in here? They're like, whatever, Dad, you're doing it again.
Dad, you're so funny. No, I'm serious.
No,
sure,
I'm
Dad.
not funny. Actually, they're the three people in the world who do not think I'm funny at all. So
how many shows do you think your family has seen you do?
Oh, for God's sake. Well, the 17-year-old now, who's now in a duo with me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's called The Project because we don't necessarily get along off stage or know each other off stage that well, like about what we're into. But on stage, we have to work together. So that's exactly what you're talking about me having to, like, I have to navigate his world a lot of times. And it's a lot of fun for me as an older improviser to do that with somebody so green. Because he hasn't even had a class before. He just watched it. He's honestly, pretty fucking good.
I won't tell him. He won't see it.
Don't tell him. But I forget where I was going with this point. Oh, how many have they seen? Yeah, I would wager a year 20 to 40 shows a year.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, not 40. That's a lot. Probably 20 shows a year.
Yeah. So they've seen their share of shows.
They're tired of my shit. Oh my God, they're so tired of my shit.
my dad used to come to my shows, and after the show, I'd be like, Dad, what'd you think of it? And he would go, I've seen it. It's like, no, it's improv. He's like, no, I've seen it. It's like, we're not even doing the same games or playing the same show. He's like, I've seen it. It's like, but he would still come. He'd come out.
Yeah, that's great that he kept coming. My dad came to one show. I said, well, what'd you think, Dad? And he was like, you cussed a lot.
Cool. Thanks, Pop.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, I'll work on that. Yeah. I wonder where I got that from. Anyway.
He's like, you fucking cussed a lot, man.
Yeah, exactly. God damn it, let's get something to eat. All right, Dad, whatever. Here we go.
Where can people find you if they want to check out some things you're doing online or follow you?
I perform with the Hideout Theater quite a bit. I've been doing a lot of their kids shows on. We've done this one show specifically for some kids in Davis, California, believe it or not, that we've been doing. That's kind of a private show, but if anybody really wants to know the link, they just call me and I can get them into the link. But or not call me, but message me. Don't ever call.
You said call.
Don't ever fucking call me, Jay. No. And I'm playing a lot of maestros with Hideout right now. I've done a little bit of other stuff, but the one thing I'm really excited about is on Friday, a group of us from we all met at the Alaska State Improv Festival. Where we're like 3 years ago, we've had this chat going on Facebook that we keep in touch with each other, and we've formed a troupe now online, and we're called People Juneau. Because we all met in Juneau, and we're performing Friday at 9:00 Eastern on the Hideout's Twitch channel on their 3 for show. So we've done one already, and it was fun. There were like 10 of us, and there's going to be at least 11 of us, and we're going to attempt a 20-minute La Ronde.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Do you have a Facebook page for that group yet, or is it just?
We do. Yeah, just look up
cool.
people and Juneau, like the city of Juneau. That's us.
Oh. Well, my friend, I'm so thankful. Roy suggested we play together, and I'm a big fan of Roy and the Hideout, and a big fan of you, man. So fun, dude.
Roy's like the best guy in the world, and look at him bridging the gap between improvisers all the time. I really appreciate you asking me. This has been a blast. It's really great to meet you.
You too. I can't wait to play again, my friend.
Yeah. All right. You have a good one, man.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye.